Oh my gosh, but you'll never believe this. I actually had a good day today. Like, for real. Like, really. Good morning. Okay, pretty sure you can't see me because the sun's like behind me or whatever. But yeah, good morning. It's like 10 something, so I'm running late because I was trying to get there at least a few minutes before class, but whatever. Anyways, I'm really nervous today. First of all, I didn't finish my peer review thing, so I already need to do that, and then it's due tomorrow. So whether I get it peer reviewed or not, the first draft is due tomorrow. So then there's this whole thing in my class where we're gonna have to give ideas, and then they're gonna have to approve it. So I'm really not looking forward to that. Yesterday I was pretty pumped, I guess, because I still had time to do everything I had to do, but before I went to sleep, I was like super depressed, because I was just in a depressive mood because my mom called me back and just basically was like, what do you want to do about your ex? And I couldn't get my computer to work because I had too many files on my hard disk and I haven't bought an external yet. And it's just like, I couldn't get my computer to work, and then my mom was telling me to go find any information I could on my ex, his parents' number or his sister's number or something, and I can't find anything because I think I deleted or blocked it. I can search and find messages from years ago, but I can't find anything, so I must have done that on purpose. So I did just go to the white pages and get his apartment number because I couldn't really remember. So that was public information, which is scary because I looked myself up and found some public information. Okay, as per usual, I'm about to miss the bus. Oh my gosh, but you'll never believe this. I actually had a good day today. For real. Really. Look at this. This is real. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it when I was walking to the bus stop, but yesterday I literally could not handle it. I wasn't having a panic attack or anxiety attack or anything like that, but I was just so done with everything that I was like, I give up. I didn't completely finish my assignments. I was up late for no reason. I was up until 2 a.m. and then my friend called me and I kind of told her everything. And I don't think my best friend realizes this, but she literally gives me hope in life. Sometimes I get annoyed with her because we used to live together, and sometimes you don't always get along, or you sometimes get overwhelmed. So actually I'm supposed to be cooking me some dinner. I keep eating at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. and I keep calling it lunch because it's lunch to me because I'm not gonna be done. So I'm gonna finish off the last of this Korean barbecue stuff since I don't want it to go bad and I already marinated it and whatnot. So yesterday I didn't have any motivation, any hope. I really was struggling with this one assignment related to research. I just felt like, what am I supposed to do? And so I I don't know if I mentioned we're supposed to do a peer review type thing. So basically, I'm holding the other person in my class back because I didn't review their stuff yet. And, you know, everything was kind of sucky. Like, for once, I wanted to kind of be a little bit more low-key with my mom because I tend to tell her everything. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I was supposed to marinate this much. Oh, actually it looks good. It just looks kind of scary. I hope I don't get sick because it's my first time cooking brisket like myself. I feel like I always mess up in the kitchen because even though my mom like cooks, she always had to work. And so she taught us how to cook stuff like, she knows how to cook enchiladas, and you know, she knows how to make like kind of hamburger helper type stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be a specific, like the enchiladas, yeah, she definitely has a specific way she does it. But like, she always had to do 50 things. So it's like, sometimes I would try to learn how to cook, but like, you know how you need someone to be like, hello, like, I always tell my little brothers, like, wash your hands, like, stuff like that. So, you know, I was kind of just like, you know, I'm still learning, and I feel like that's the good part, is like, I'm not married yet or anything, so we can work as a team to cook stuff, whoever, or if I decide to get married, which obviously, like, I want to, but you never know what happens. So, so yeah, okay, so yeah, basically, how I feel is that, I don't know if I'm cooking this right, hold on. It looks like brown, but like, I don't know if that's fully cooked. I think I only was supposed to put a dab, and I put so much oil. Anyways, let me stop. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is it's crazy because every single time, like, I literally want to give up, and I feel like this sucks, like, everything, like, something good happens, but I have to say this is probably one of the top, like, best days. And you know what, like, I think George and some other people, you know, have told me, like, I need to eat some more, but I think the difference this time is that I'm going to the gym, so it's kind of, I think I'm getting really healthy from that. Ouch, I just burned myself. I shouldn't have even put any oil since the meat is already greasy, but for some reason I don't know why I put this oil. Anyways, yeah, it always happens like that, you know. So it reminded me of, I had this job here for a week, a sales job, and I literally quit after a week. It probably looks really bad if anyone ever looks that up, but I really couldn't do it. It was like really sketch. Why did I put oil? That was so stupid. But please go away. I don't know why I did that. I guess I thought I was, like, you know, you don't really need oil for bacon, but I sometimes put a little bit. That's because I'm stupid. But this meat looks so good. I'm scared to put it in. Anyways. So, oh my god, it keeps popping. At least I have glasses. What's popping? So, yeah, this job I had for a week, they always talk about the rule of 10th or whatever. I mean, it might not have applied to me in sales, like, oh, every 10, 1 out of 10 people, whatever the proportion is. I feel like I was really discouraged then because I was like, y'all are hella fake. And then I read like Glassdoor reviews, and they were terrible. So I ultimately decided I couldn't do it and go to school. So, and I just wasn't pleased. And it's like, I had a retail job for like 10 months. Why is this job like so horrible? And I like that job, you know? So it's like some companies know what they're doing and some don't. Okay, I'm literally about to die. And I don't know what to do with this oil if I take it out. Oh my god. Okay. So, Ouch! Oh my god, look. Well, it's sauce, but it just burns so bad. Okay. Anyways, let me just like cool this down and do something about this really quickly. Okay. So, yeah. So they always talked about how like, oh, you get discouraged and then like something good happens. So they thought about it in the statistics way and the marketing way, and I think about it like almost in a spiritual way. Like I always tell my friends like bad stuff happens to make room for like good stuff. Like you wouldn't appreciate good stuff unless bad stuff happened. So that's kind of my like outlook. Like when I have a really terrible day like yesterday for some reason it didn't even come in my mind like something better is coming. But I just felt like, don't give up, don't give up because this is just one thing, one time, this is temporary. But I literally felt so bad yesterday, like, I think my ex, like, kind of ruins things for me because it seems like every time I'm making progress and I'm kind of, or anytime I'm, like, at a vulnerable point, it just seems like that's when he comes in and just, like, disrespects my, like, wishes. Let me finally get to what happened today. That was like so awesome. So firstly, I got a call. I was running late in the morning. I still had a couple little like housekeeping assignments to do, like just like writing little notes or whatever. Like, but then I guess the big assignment I had that there was a lot of pressure is like you had to come up with your own topic and like research it, and then we're actually gonna go and like do thorough research on it. So I've been freaking out about this since the first day. Like I literally almost like switched out of the class because I was a chicken. But I realized like when you're scared of something, like you have to do it, Not every single thing, but like, I'm thinking of like skydiving or something. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But, because I'm scared of it, like conquering it will kind of take away that fear. So so I was kind of still getting my stuff together. I was supposed to wake up at 8 and I woke up at 9. So, I mean, I had my alarm at like 7. I even put it so I had to get up, but I was so cold that, I really didn't want to get up. So, basically, let me see. Sorry. Okay, so I finally got the videos uploaded and I had to delete like half my computer. So I'm working on getting an external, and then I'll tell you in a second why I might actually be able to afford getting an external for like SSD. I haven't decided yet. So, yeah, I woke up pretty early. It was actually like 8:45. And then I looked at my phone, and something I'm doing on my phone makes me accidentally put my phone on silent lately. So, basically, sorry, I'm trying to like cook these and not die. So, so I noticed on my phone that there was a missed call from like literally like 5 minutes before I woke up. And then so I was like, like, ooh, this is the perfect container for goodies, some like takeout thing. I don't know. It's kind of cooling down, but I don't think it'll be like, I don't know what to do with this. Okay, I'm just gonna like try to cook it down, see what happens, and hopefully I won't die. Okay, so, basically, I got a call from someone working with my dad, and basically he said there's a way that like my dad can help me just with finances and just give me a little bit more money like each like month. So that was obviously the best news ever because I don't know if I mentioned last semester I barely made it. Like I had to ask my mom to like pay my rent and stuff, and like I'm basically surviving off of like loans and other stuff. And you know, I'm working on trying to get scholarships and apply to stuff, but I guess like, you know, this being like kind of a last minute, like I wait till last day to decide to come here. I did that in undergraduate too. I should have kind of prepared a little bit more to apply to scholarships and stuff, but I know with master's programs it's like harder to get funding as well, which I didn't realize that until now. But I think I was like, I'll take whatever I can get. Like, you know, I guess I kind of waited till the last minute because I couldn't get any money actually. So it was just very confusing and I couldn't decide. But I'm here and I said I would go to school no matter what or no matter where I got accepted so that I could progress instead of just, I love working at the mall, but I need to have like a career type of, you know, like a career type of, even if I worked at the mall and maybe had an internship, that's kind of what I wanted. And then it just, like, I wasn't even progressing at the mall because I was just being nice to all the customers and I wasn't really, you know, like growing and moving to the next level, like some of my friends. So I don't know if I did that on purpose because I knew I was hopefully going to leave. But anyways, it's taking me forever to just get to the cool parts. So yeah, first thing in the morning, I hear the news that, you know, I might get some financial help. We're going to say might because, you know, with my dad, I don't know. He doesn't always understand, like, how to be a parent. So, yeah, there's that. So that's hopeful. And then I also talked to my dad and my mom and my best friend yesterday, which I'm like, usually I talk to my mom and my best friend, but I just think it was interesting that I talked to so many people yesterday, and then I still felt like crap at the end of the day. So, well, no. My best friend definitely helped because my mom did stress me out a little bit. She said, I don't want to stress you out, but you need to find more information on your ex and see if he knows like exactly where you're at or like what's going on with that, or we need to call his mom. So there's still that situation that I'm a little bit more optimistic about now, since I found his like apartment. So yeah, basically, okay. So I get that call, I get ready to go. I'm about to be late, but I decided to like take the trash out and do other stuff anyways, and I'm glad I did because that trash was like stinky, which like I get mad when it's like stinky, but the other thing is most of the stuff I get are like fresh foods like fruits and vegetables. So I'm almost happy it's smelly in a way because then that means it was like real. If it was like McDonald's or something, you know, it wouldn't like really smell or anything. So yeah, it's just really interesting. And so it's really interesting. I don't know why I said that, but no. So yeah, I like took out the trash. I was heading to the door. I actually got to school like 20 minutes or so early. I have to give props to the bus drivers because they know what the hell they're doing for real. Like they've gotten me like on time or like close enough to where like I was like, I love you. And some of them are really funny. So basically I'm like trying to take this grease off and trying to be creative, and I accidentally just spilled some of the meat. Cute. So yeah, basically, hopefully this is so random, but FYI, if you have a problem with like stinky trash like I do, I've been getting these scented trash bags from Target since like freshman year of college. If I go get some more, which I probably need to get some soon, I'm trying to avoid using trash bags, but sometimes I have like 3 trash cans, so instead of putting a trash bag in each, I just have the trash cans by themselves. and then put them in one big trash bag. So I mean, I'm trying, but I'm really trashy. So anyways, yeah, I'll find the company. I'm sure it's like only one company that has like scented trash bags, but I feel like it's like a treat to myself. It mostly works. I feel like the stuff I had the trash open, like the pack open, and it was just a mess. Like I think I had a smoothie, and so the fruit like freak out in the trash. Anyways, okay, so I go to school. I have a little bit of time to do my work, but I'm also freaking out about my second class. So I go to my first class, and everything was going pretty well. I even participated for like at least 20 seconds, which is like a long time for me. Like when you think about like talking, I'm not trying to say I was talking forever, but it was like longer than my usual like one word answers. So yeah, I would say I'm really good at being concise, but almost either I'm too concise or I'm too long. Like I haven't found a happy medium or medium, happy medium. I'm supposed to have an English degree or an English lit degree at that, which is even worse. So yeah. So go to first class, I participate, everything looks good. The teacher, I'm sure she's still crazy, but I've been escaping by going to class since I don't want to be late. There's this super douchey guy in my class. Like, I don't know, like, what kind of, like, he has that, like, entitled kind of speech, and it's almost like he thinks he's better than everyone. And then, like, the first day he said, because the class is a little bit about cell phone use, and he like claims like, oh, I leave my cell phone at home so I don't get too attached to it. And I'm like, who says that? Like, I'm not judging anyone for that, but he just gives off his vibe. And he gave me like one crazy look in class, so I guess that's why I'm a little whatever. No, it's kind of that weird feeling like I'm waiting to see what he has to say. So obviously, like, it's almost like I'm literally a hater because I'm waiting for what he has to say, but I'm like totally like secretly hating on him. But I haven't had a real conversation with him or anything. It's just like, when the semester starts and you have like all these like thoughts about people, hopefully he'll change, but he's in both the classes I had today, and like in the second class, someone like had asked him like, hey, if you need some help with this, like let me know. And he was like, I have no problem getting help finding someone else. Basically he said that. He's like, yeah, I'm not looking for that specifically. I can go find someone else. It was like, I was looking at him like he was crazy. I did not like that. Okay. I don't know why I put oil in this today. I think I'm just tired. And oh, you know what else I did differently? I had some of my Korean snacks I bought, and I think that made a huge difference. So first class was fun. I even like socialized a little bit with the people around me. So I think, oh, I just dropped some meat. I think the other thing about me is that like I feel like I can't just start and then like start talking. I have to like feel stuff out and then I'll start talking. Like, it's like when you meet someone. That's why I'm saying I make horrible first impressions, because I think my brain's like, no. You have to wait to like be comfortable with people. So, yeah. But besides that, yeah, I was just saying about douchey guy. Well, I also have a club meeting later with a girl in my class, so she was reminding me about that. And about how crowded the event was yesterday. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a fire hazard, but I'm not going to complain because I'm trying to stay in there. Which reminds me of, like, BeautyCon. BeautyCon LA last year was such trash. Like, whatever. I took my mom and it was like ridiculous. And like when you bring your parents, they're like, I'm not about this like in the sun life. And my mom's like skin is allergic to the sun. And it's just, it was just a mess. And there was a fire hazard there. That's what reminded me of that. I'm just burning the whole building down. So, Um, yeah, so basically, I get to my second class and I don't have much hope for like the topic I have, but we actually have to say them out loud and like hear criticism and commentary from like the people. And I like had changed my topic a few times, like in my head. And then when I got there, I was like, I'm not prepared to say anything. And, I wasn't feeling that great. And then they pulled up like the roll to do it that way. And I was the second person to do my topic, like in front of everyone else. So I think the thing with me that like maybe I realized today is that like I have really good days and really bad days, and like I always used to tell my other friends like I'm totally bipolar. Like one day I just like dislike everyone and I don't trust everyone, like in class and stuff. But then the next day I'm like totally happy. So I think I kind of know the people that I really dislike the racist girl in my class, which I need to do another video on. Like obviously whether I'm happy or sad, like I still don't like her. So I just feel bad when it's like I try to stay as calm as possible, but I think I just put off this aura of like I don't want to be here and stuff, because I like sometimes I don't want to be here, but days like today I think I can survive the whole time. So yeah, I just really was freaking out before the teacher called on me. And then when I presented my idea, it has to be like under 90 seconds. So I naturally talk slow. I was worried about that, but I often leave out stuff, right? So I often, just say general ideas and I don't get specific. But I guess it came in handy that I didn't get too long with what I was saying or my topic, because we were timed. So my heart was beating so fast, and on my phone we have like the heart monitor. I wish I like would have taken it out, but obviously the teacher would have been like, why are you taking out your phone in the middle of class? But yeah, I wanted to take it out and see, because it was like shaking my whole body. Like that's how nervous I was. So with that, like I feel like I like conquered so much by even just like being there. And then I kept having like anxiety that I was gonna oversleep and miss class, I guess because I was late that one time. And like this week compared to last week is just like crazy different. So basically that went well. I like getting stuff over with. So by me being the second person, apparently my, I kind of relaxed a little bit. Like I usually have a huge, like my heart starts beating when I do have to talk, which is like totally has to be fear of public speaking. But it went well, and then I spent the rest of the class just taking notes and like chilling and, thinking about what comes next. But, it was just like such a huge relief. It's only the first step, so we got hella more stuff to do. Like this was just the foundation of what we need to do. But I'm so freaking like happy, because I just kind of want to know that what I'm doing is right. So by them saying like that was a good idea, maybe the next ones I'll do will be fine. Okay, I just like realized that what I sounded kind of like cocky with what I said to someone today, and I just like spaced out and realized like I meant to say that I would probably have to try harder to get another idea approved, but it sounded like I said I would get more ideas approved. Okay. This girl probably thinks I'm crazy. It's the same girl that like was asking me, what office are you looking for? And I had to tell her like, oh, the director's office because my life's a mess. Okay, these are getting so long. Okay, anyway, I feel like this is so much meat, but like I need to cook it. Oh no, there's like a fly right here. Yeah, I just need to cook all of it. And then maybe I'll save some for a couple hours since I'm supposed to go to the gym. Okay, so yeah, now I feel really stupid for what I said to that girl. Yeah, I still feel really stupid. Sorry. Like, it sounded like I was being cocky, but I really just meant like I would have to try hard just to get the minimum. I hope she knew what I meant. Oh, you know what? Maybe she said 5 more times, and I said, oh, I'll probably have to do more. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought. But I noticed after this class, I finally like had it together, and I didn't eat a full breakfast. I just had a couple snacks, and then like a little piece of bread, and then one of those like little snack cakes. But obviously, like when I eat, it's a better day. So I'm gonna force myself to eat earlier. I think it's helping going to the gym, listening to George, and that's all helping. But I noticed like everyone was like talking to me this class. Like I feel like when I'm a train wreck, I don't know if it's me that I don't want to talk to anyone because I'm a wreck, or if like no one wants to talk to me because I'm a wreck, or if it's a little bit of both. But I felt like, yeah, like the class though I was late, I couldn't even like face people. So if they were trying to talk to me, it would be weird. And then like the next day, that other girl that sits next to me or sits close to me that I had in another class, that, I'm kind of her acquaintance as well. Like I have on Facebook, everything. And she said that thing about being late. But so then I was like, okay, they're kind of staying away from like the worst person in class, That's how I felt. So I feel like it was a big accomplishment for me, like especially because I've been so scared of it. So that was really good. Just the first step. So gotta keep pushing and coming up with ideas. This is just like a second week and the first like idea. So yeah, I was excited about that. And then a lot of people were talking to me, and one of the TAs for the class is actually talking to me, and he actually told me that my whole thing that I'm doing makes no sense, which I feel like my professor, my whole research project I'm saying, I feel like my professor could have explained what he said in like layman's terms, but instead he just kind of was like, whatever. I guess for me, I thought maybe I wouldn't have the class again, or I wasn't worried about the paper. So basically I had this TA just simply asking about my paper, and he ended up like saving my whole entire like paper because it made no sense before. And apparently he's like, telling me the exact like section I should publish. Like he was so helpful, and he helped me last semester one day where I just felt terrible, and I keep saying I would email people, but I got so like in my feelings that it's almost like an isolation that I do. Like I think it offends people because they think it's them, but I'm trying to work on it because, well, I'll tell you what happened next. Right? So basically, he, after such a great class and kind of getting a lot of knowledge and stuff, and Yeah, so he was helping me out. He basically saved my paper, and then um, I was kind of in the office space for my program, so I usually try to avoid that space because it means I have to like talk to a bunch of people, and that chick that I don't like in class always finds me talking to people, and then that teacher I don't like. How many people don't I like? I actually feel really bad for that teacher, even though like he was super disrespectful. Anyways, so I finally made it to the office to continue talking with him, and he was so helpful. And then I saw my friend, who's also my neighbor, who he's the one I talked to on the bus that was telling me like, don't listen to teachers, just do whatever you want to do. And so he's really helpful too. Like I notice everybody around me is like these little like angels, but like when I'm stuck inside my head, I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I don't even want to talk to anybody, and there's so many people that could have helped me, and still have offered to help me. So it's nice. Like yeah. So that was cool. And then I ran into this girl that I emailed last semester, and apparently she emailed me back, but I feel like I read the email, but like I'm just such a like I was such a Debbie Downer last semester. Like I said, I kind of isolated myself, and I didn't even set anything up, but basically she needs help for her research on some Korean drama stuff, so or Korean culture stuff. So I guess my classmate actually did connect me with her, and so it turns out she still needs help, and I just introduced myself, kind of awkward, but it was a really good conversation, and she told me about this meetup for like K-pop people, and I don't know, it's just like crazy, like, cause if I would have responded last semester, she probably would have told me about it, but instead I was like stuck in my crazy box. So um you know, but better late than never, I guess, right? So, uh, we were just having a really cool talk, and then I talked to this other girl in the program, and I kind of was like, how do you feel about the research program? And everyone's just like, yeah, it was just good to like get people to reach out and help me because I think they understand like kind of what's wrong with some of the teachers, and you know, they kind of have a little bit more perspective than like the people in my class I don't like, or like, it's just super helpful. So yeah, I mean that was pretty good. Like I came out of there like I actually felt like I had something together. I'm really tired now, like I guess because I couldn't sleep, and then I woke up early, and then I fell asleep and whatever. But yeah. So I guess I'll say the plan for later is to go to this meeting. I probably need to like call people, look up doctors, and like look up stuff and do some research for class. But my meeting is like what, 4 hours from now. I really don't want to drive because the driving here is just insane, like literally insane. So yeah, I don't want to drive, but I have that later. That's really good. It's like super marinated. I don't know if you're supposed to marinate it overnight like I did, but it tastes amazing. Okay, so yeah, let me just tell you the plan. So I'm supposed to go to this meeting at 7, and then I'm supposed to go to the gym after that, so like 9. So I guess I should just bring my stuff and drive there. And yeah, so That'll be really interesting. And going to the gym, and then I have my assignment due tomorrow, and I have to get my stuff together for my topic. And hopefully I'll upload some stuff, and I think I'm gonna look and see which external I want. And then I'm gonna do that. Because I want to be able to use it on Mac and PC, but obviously if it's just Mac, I won't mind because I already have one for PC, but it would just be nice because I'm planning to get at least 2 terabytes. Actually, I don't even have a PC computer right now because my PC is broken, but whatever. And yeah, let me stop filming because these are so long. Bye. Yeah, I just wanted to add one more thing that's like totally helping my life that I've been trying to do for years is drinking more water. So because I'm at the gym, I've been drinking water there, but I also been drinking more water. Like I got the little baby waters, and it seems like those have been working a lot better for me to kind of have a little bit of water with each meal. And then I've been having like more than, sorry, I'm smelling to see if I want to have some coconut water right now. Yeah, I think I've been like just drinking more water with everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, that seems to be working pretty well. Like my energy is boosted up. I still kind of like talk and walk the same, but like mentally I feel like a lot better. And yeah, I just been like, I think like stuffing my face a lot more has helped me, like forcing myself to just eat. Wow, this tastes really weird but really good. It's coconut water, but I wanted a little bit of fruit flavor, so I added a tiny bit of Minute Maid limeade, cherry limeade, and it actually tastes good. It's like one of those weird tastes where you can tell they're 2 separate things, but that it still tastes really good, you know? Okay. And I've been like using the chopsticks I put in here, but like using a fork is so strange to me because I was like, I'm still thinking about how like every time I go to a restaurant here, they ask me, but I mean, I'm still thinking about whenever they ask me in Korea. But anyways, yeah, I'm about to eat finally. I just decided to cook all the meat, so that's what took so long, and then I kind of reheated it after I fully cooked it. At least I hope fully cooked it. And hopefully I'll get around to editing some videos and doing some assignments. I really, really want to go to bed, and I might, but I think I only have 3 hours. And why is it so cold in here, even though like it's hot outside? And my friend was low-key making fun of me because I forgot to get some of those little cakes for dessert. Those strawberry chocolate cakes are delicious as F. But yeah, she was making fun of me because I was wearing Uggs and a jacket, but I'm not about that cold life, so I'd rather be overdressed for when the bus drivers turn the air on like they did today. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat, and these are like my new favorite thing. They're like perfectly sweet and also like kind of bitter, salty. I guess the chocolate is like almost toward the dark chocolate. It tastes good.